Shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing, miss? And I better shake that thing, yeah. Donna.
Fuck being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G pass, yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega, bitch, welcome home. This is not a song, this is a revelation, how to get a nigga gone. We need you a man, baby, I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird niggas' hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough, few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G pass, yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young nigga, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate a bitch that's hating on the bitch, and they both hoes. I hate a nigga hating on them niggas, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Nigga feel like he entitled, cause he knew me since a kid. Bitch, I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G pass, yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G pass, yeah, watch a nigga do it.
For life, for life, for life.
Welcome to the show, let the real game begin. Time to celebrate how the hustlers always win. Yeah, we built this empire from the muscle and the mind, leaving all the competition looking way behind. It's a sophisticated vision with a powerful attack, hustling muscular, and there ain't no turning back. So turn the speakers up, let the synth lead glide. This is where the strong and the proud ones reside.
Welcome to the Hustler and Muscular Show. The Hustler and Muscular Show.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Hustler and Muscular. But you all know me as H&M, dropping them gems, stomping harder than a pair of 10. How is everybody doing out there? Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a joyous springtime. I can't believe the month of April is damn near over with. My, as the time go. But anyways, I'm glad y'all could be here to join me for another interesting live show. Yeah. Let's see you all in the building. Okay. This is the information to my Cash App. Yeah. And those of y'all want to hit me up on Instagram, the link is right there. So you can follow me whenever I'm going live again. Shout out to Killer Swag, getting that bag. You don't be caring about them price tags. He says you late. Oh, well, Swag, as much as you and Melody be late for y'all shows, y'all can't talk about us. And after doing these panels for damn near about to be 3 years soon, I get it. Shit happens. So sometimes you're going to be late for lives. So come on. Who are we to judge? Things happen. We have to push these lives back up maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour, hell, maybe the next day. Shit happens, okay? But anyways, glad you could be here. Shout out to one of my inspirations for doing this for 2 whole years. Yeah. Now, for those of y'all just coming in, let me put this message out here for y'all. For those of y'all just coming in.
Like, comment, and subscribe, because it's just what the doctor prescribed.
Yes, please make sure you do that for me as you're coming in. Now, I just got one question for everybody out there.
The question is, are you ready?
And now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
It's showtime. Yeah, so just come up here and talk to your boy. And Swag's laughing. Oh, man. Welcome back, Yellow Swag. I don't know where the hell you've been hiding at, you or your girl Melanie. But hey, I hope you two are doing just fine. I mean, I've been hanging in there as well. You can see I'm still doing my little live shows every now and then. But yeah, this is just a chop it up with your boy H&M. Whatever's on your mind, feel free to share it with me as well as the rest of the community. Anybody want to come up? I got some stuff I want to react to. But yeah, I'm just open to hearing what's been going on in everybody's lives and what's been going on lately. Because I've been solo dolo lately. I mean, I've had other people, but yeah, it don't feel the same as it was when we first started doing this. But yeah, I got some things I want to take a look at, but I'm still open to hearing from my captivating audience. And if anybody want to come up, feel free to do so. Hit the link or just sit in the back and listen in the clouds. Because I get it. People are always busy. I mean, there are times where I'm busy. So, and don't believe me, ask Swag. He'll tell you that I used to be on that whack-a-mole shit where I'll hop on a pound for like 25 minutes and hop back off and come back within another couple minutes. If that's what you got to do, it is what it is. If that's what you have to do, it is what it is. Yeah, I understand. Man. But that's just the way that goes, okay? That's just the way that goes. But anybody want to talk to your boy, feel free to do so. Feel free to hit the link. And I'm glad it's finally springtime because I'm glad wintertime is finally gone. And I don't know about y'all, but this is my favorite time of the year, honestly. The one time for me to unwind, make everything feel just fine. Yep. But yeah, we all got our own take on this whole thing. But hey. So how is everybody doing out there today? Come chop it up with your boy and come let me know how you're feeling, how you're doing. Let me and Swag, please let me know when you and your girl Melanie are going live again, because it ain't been the same out here without y'all. I basically picked up where y'all left off at for the last year and a half or so. But hey, I can only do so much. We got to bring the old crew back. We all miss you. I miss you. But anyways, I'll work around it and continue doing what I, excuse me, have to do. Because that's what I do. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, never mind. Okay, where was I? All right. Well, until somebody decides to come up and let me know what's on their mind, I guess I'll get into my first video of the day. Ah, damn, where is it? Ah, here we are. Let's take a look at this, shall we? Once again, shout out to my girl, Kendra G. Shout out to Kendra G. All right. We all know how her show generally goes. Someone come on that show looking for a partner, but they often have out of this world standards. But yeah, let's see how this goes. This one said this interview didn't go well or end well at all. Damn. I wonder what happened.
Hi.
What's it? What?
Okay, that's not what I meant to do. All right. Now let's get into this. Hold on a second. All right. All right, let's get into this one. It said this interview did not go well or end well at all. Well, let's see what happens. Fair use.
Yeah. Hi.
What's your name, baby?
Oh, that's cool. My name's Cherie.
Cherie. Pookie said, folks better stop playing with Kendra. I mean, listen, my kindness is my silence, and always remember that.
Oh, I feel like I look mad greasy, but what's up?
Okay, what do you want me to call you, honey?
Cherie. My name Mary Cherry.
Mary Cherry. Okay.
But what you want me to call you?
Mary Cherry on Facebook and Mary Bands on Instagram.
Okay, but the question is, what do you want me to call you?
Okay, Mary Cherry. Fair enough.
Cherie. Okay.
Mary Cherry.
Cherie, and where you calling us from, honey?
Rochester, New York.
Rochester, New York. And why? How old are you, love?
I'm 38.
38. What you do for a living?
I work from home. I work for a member contact center.
Say one more time.
I work for a member contact center. I work from home.
A member contact center? Okay. So we got Cherie, Rochester, New York, 38. Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I got 2 kids. I have a 19-year-old that's in college, and I have a 14-year-old.
Okay. Are they both by the same man?
No, 2 different. I met my daughter's dad when I was a teenager because I had a child when I was a teenager. And then I met my son's dad when I was a teenager as well. We were 19 going on 20, and he's been a father to her ever since we first met.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
Yes. I was married to my ex-husband for almost 12 years.
When did you get divorced?
That's a pretty long time, honestly. 12 years? Goddamn.
We've been separated for about 5-6 years ago.
Oh, separated. Are you divorced?
Separated.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Or they got separated 5 or 6 years ago. Because the average divorce takes about a year. So I guess they got divorced 5 or 6 years ago. They got separated first and divorced 5 years ago. Okay, fair enough.
When did you get officially divorced?
Well, we've been separated for 5 or 6 years. We just got.
Dang, how you get separated for 5? How y'all separate for 5 or 6 years? And anybody in the chat can answer this for me. Is it true that it takes the average divorce 1 year to be processed? So how you separated for 5 years? Unless the divorce proceedings just took a little longer than expected. Someone explains to me how that shit's supposed to work. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
Divorced in 2021.
2020.
So you were 2021 was like 3 years ago.
Yep. We were already separated before then. We separated in 2019. Well, 2018 really, but 2019.
Okay, which is it now? God damn it. Shit.
Okay.
2019.
Because we just trying to make it work.
I guess what I'm just trying to make sure, because I'm getting confused now. You said 5 or 6 years separated, but 2019 to 2021, I believe, is at 5 or 6 years. 19.
No, it's not.
3 years.
That's excuse me. That's like 2 or 3. That's 2 years. 2018, 2019. That's like 3 years. 2 years. I'm sorry, 2 years. So yeah, where is she going with this? Okay.
No, so when we officially stopped being together, it was in like 2018, and then it lingered on until 2019, and then in 2021 is when we officially got divorced.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I just want to make sure you're officially divorced, but now that we got there, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Cherie, Rochester, New York, 38, mom of 2 children, one by her ex-husband, right?
Yep.
Okay, and she's and what's your job again, honey?
I work for AAA. I work from home. I'm in the member contact center, so I answer emergency calls.
Member contact center. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Virgo.
All right. Now, Cherie, Rochester, New York, 38 Virgo. mom to two, one by her ex-husband. She works in member contact.
Okay, shout out to Pop Out TV. He says some people are separated for years before they get divorced. Damn. I guess it's possible, but I thought the average divorce took at least 1 year to be processed. I got a homeboy that got divorced back in 2007, but it took about a year for that to be processed. So that was my understanding of the whole thing. But I get you. I got you. Let's continue. Fair use.
Support center.
I'm basically a customer service agent.
Okay, well that's easier to say, honey. Customer service agent. Y'all be come over here with these titles, child. Customer service.
Because
agent.
that's what they said at my job.
Okay. Well, either way, now we're here. What kind of man you looking for, honey?
Somebody who is honest, loyal, who understands that I got stuff going on too at the same time. And then I'm not very affectionate at the same time. So I want somebody who's very understanding.
You're not very affectionate. Isn't that kind of a red flag? I don't know. You say you're not very affectionate. Then what y'all gonna do? You said they may not be processed right now. Okay. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. But she says she's not an affectionate person. Now, how is that supposed to work? You're not an affectionate person, so how are you supposed to find somebody? Surely he's gonna want to hug you, touch upon you, or just not affectionate with certain people. Which one is it? Oh, shout out to Centicle, unpredictable, always at your pentacle. Welcome to the show, my top tier supporter. And Cynical, since you finally decided to grace me with your presence, I'm going to play this for you. One time for the one time. Ah, here it is.
I'm Angela C, and she is Cynical One. H&M's top tier, yeah, the number one. We keep the movement strong, motivating the whole crew. Showing all the supporters what the real ones do. That G-Funk beat is knocking, feel the power in the ride. Sophisticated ladies with that celebratory vibe. So put your hands up high if you know the name. Angela C and Cynical One run the game. Angela C and Cynical One run the game. Yeah, they run the game.
Yeah, shout out to you, my other top tier supporter. Thank you for stopping by. Pop Out TV said everybody's love language is different. I suppose so. Well, my love language is being affectionate. Yeah, maybe it's the Cancer in me. I don't know. We tend to be very affectionate. Us Cancers are very affectionate for the most part. We may not be like that with everybody, but hey, it's in our nature to be like that. But let's continue. Fair use.
And that look good.
You're not very
I want somebody
affectionate.
who like ugly.
You want somebody that's ugly?
Not just like mad ugly, like, like just be attractive.
Okay, he has to be attractive.
Damn, where'd you go?
Cherie?
Where'd you go?
Hello.
I'm
there
back,
she is.
Kendra. I'm getting phone calls. It's Friday.
Oh, okay. So you say you want him to be attractive.
Yeah, like I don't want him to be like short, right?
Define short.
I'm 5'5", so you could be taller than me and be 5'8". I just don't want nobody shorter than me.
Okay.
I don't want nobody
Okay, so you need a guy's like 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", or something like that, or the same height as you. Okay, whatever.
with like mad acne and stuff like that in their face, or somebody who doesn't know how to carry themselves. Or I want like somebody who like walks in confidence and like has good hygiene and takes care of themselves and stuff like that,
Okay.
and puts me first above any and everything.
And puts you. So could he have children?
Of course, I want to have one more child.
Okay. Well, if he has a child already,
This year.
would you be okay? Huh?
I said this year, next year.
Next year. Now, if he has a child, would you be okay if you came after his child?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, because nobody's coming before mine.
Okay. Only reason I said that is because you said you wanted me that's going to put you first.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Not when it comes to the kids, though. That's different.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay. They're telling me to ask you, the cousins are telling me to ask you, do you have an OnlyFans?
Yes, sir.
What? You have a goddamn OnlyFans? But we all know what the fuck they be doing on OnlyFans. Oh, my God. Well, all I can say... The price ain't right. The price ain't right. Let's continue.
What do you do on your OnlyFans?
Nothing really. I just post the same shit I got on Facebook.
And you expect me to believe that? I'm calling cap. Triple cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
C-A-P. Cap. It's the paperwork. That's cap. Totally cap. That means lie.
The same stuff you put on Facebook. I don't know. Now, if this was Twitter or Instagram, maybe I would believe that, but we all know what the fuck OnlyFans is generally for. Sexually explicit content. Now, maybe everybody's not on OnlyFans doing this, but that's the first thing that's going to come to my mind and in the minds of a lot of other people when they hear OnlyFans. So how am I supposed to get around that? But let's continue. Fair use.
Such as?
Just regular pictures of myself.
Okay. All right. She does have OnlyFans for the cousins.
I just started it. I'm trying to get good at it. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. But if y'all want to watch me, y'all can pipe me up. Y'all can send little requests and stuff like that. Then I can get it going.
You up.
You feel me?
Well, we're not here to promote your OnlyFans page. I was just figuring
I'm
out.
just saying if y'all going to talk about it, be about it.
Say again, honey.
I said I'm just saying if they're going to talk about it, then be about it. Help support.
Right.
That's fair. Now we'll move forward. What are your deal breakers?
Like everybody else, a liar, cheater, somebody who's in the street, somebody who don't know how to sit their ass down somewhere, or somebody who doesn't have their priorities in line.
You feel like you have your priorities in life?
Yeah. I mean, not all the way, but for the most part, yeah.
So what's the man that you wouldn't date that doesn't have his priorities in life?
Kendra, I'm from Rochester, right? So where I'm from, there's a lot of dudes out here who like, they don't got it together. Like they worried about the wrong thing. They worried about how they look. They worried about shoes. They worried about clothes. Like they worried about the wrong things.
Well, to be fair, when you reach a certain age, you shouldn't be worried about that. I mean, carry yourself with some decency, but you ain't got to be out here flexing like you did when you was in high school. I stopped doing that shit well into my university days. Yes, I still cared about my image, but I wasn't out here flexing or trying to show out like I did in high school, like trying to get the latest Jordans when they come out or the latest gear when they come out. Come on, you kind of come out of that mindset when you're in college. Just saying, but fair use.
In life, instead of like growing, maturing, building, and things like that, and invested in themselves.
Okay. Well, those are the men that are trying to talk to you, it seems like.
Not really. It's different types, but that's just the majority of the men that are in Rochester. You don't know Rochester, so we're not going to do that.
We're not going to do what?
I said you don't know Rochester, so we can't really go there.
Well, no, you know Rochester. What I'm asking you, what I do know is I'm having a conversation with you. So you described a certain type of guy, and my question back was, are those the men that are trying to court you?
There's different types of men that try to court me, but I feel like there's a majority of men who live here who just don't got their shit together, they just float. And I don't know if it's the generation or not. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's
okay.
Like,
and not to cut you off, but that's fair. Now, my question is, do men that have their shit together try to court you?
Yes.
What's up with those men? Why can't you date them?
I feel like I live in a small town, so the men who do have their stuff together, they try to holler at me. They got like too many, like they just think they all of that. When I think I'm all that too, and I got my stuff together. So it's just like, it's not going right. Like they think they can have multiple women, but I feel like, you know, I got it going on too. So you can't.
Isn't that what y'all ladies find attractive? I'm not saying you got to date a guy that's got multiple women, but I am saying, isn't that what most women find attractive? The challenge of dealing with a man that can have any female he wants. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Isn't that what a lot of y'all ladies find attractive? The guy that has multiple women, got his stuff together. And it's been said time and time again that men who have their shit together, they are going to have options with multiple women. But I think those options are based strictly on who's available to you, not just people who exist in your life. So we don't know if that's really true or not. I'm not going to sit up and believe that every high value man, as they like to call them, is just picking up women left and right, up and down, because everybody not going to be his cup of tea, and he ain't going to be everybody else's cup of tea. So I don't know about all that, but let me know what y'all think in the comments. Fair use.
Do that with me.
Okay. So the men that do have their stuff together, they just don't want to be in committed relationships.
Okay, so they will be in a committed relationship, but they want to play on your top. So they want to be with you, but they want to do whatever they want to do at the same time and like put you up and then like play in your face like on the side a little bit. You feel me?
Well, what is that?
Now, like a friends with benefits arrangement, I guess. In that case, a relationship with someone like that is not recommended. Just saying, but fair use.
Not be a committed relationship then if he wants to still do other
yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a committed relationship because they will make you their main, and then they'll put you up, and then you'll be a certain type of way, and y'all be together. But then they want to play and do other things on the side, and then lie about it. So
then that's
it's like
not,
a committed
okay, so
relationship, but it's not. They're cheaters.
Okay, well then let me be very clear when I talk to you, I guess. So the men that have it together, you're saying they want to have sex with more women than just you.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. And you want a man that has it together, but wants to only have sex with you and only you.
Period.
Okay. All right. We got to the looks. We got to make a certain amount of money.
With the way the economy is right now, I will hope that you at least make 80K.
80K? Why such a high amount? Are you making close to 80K? How come when, excuse me, why not just focus on whether or not he's financially stable instead of trying to just put a blatant dollar amount on it all the time? But even if I was making 80K, what makes you think that you and I should be in a relationship with each other? There's other things you got to consider. Because that 80K man may not be a good fit for you. And you're an 80K woman, you may not be a good fit for him. So we got to consider things like that, you know? But let's continue. Fair use.
Okay. Could he have children?
Yes, of course.
Do you want more kids?
One more.
One more. All right, let's do the Kendra cam.
Ooh-wee. Okay. Gosh. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Look, you have a nice shape.
Not bad looking. What do y'all think? Y'all think she got a good shape? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all think this 38-year-old woman got a good shape? Mary Cherry got a good shape? I guess you could say she's, what's the term I'm looking for? Slim thick. I guess that's what they call slim thick, but okay. All right, let's continue. All right, fair use.
All right.
Okay. So, Shereen, Rochester, New York, do you want him to be in Rochester?
Not really.
Okay, you're willing to travel. 38, what's the age range you would date?
I'll say 35 to like 55.
35 to 55. All right, when was your last relationship?
3 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Why? 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 Why?
3 flaws you have to work on.
My patience. Not being so tick for tack. Because if you do something that make me feel a certain type of way, then I'm gonna do something to make you feel a certain type of way.
An eye for an eye.
And like I said, my patience and stop procrastinating so much. I'm a big procrastinator, and I'll do things at the last minute.
That's what you got to work on.
Okay, say it again.
Well, you do need better time management. She needs better time management in that case, yeah.
So, they're telling me to ask you this. DT said this. He says, she's pretty, Kendra. Would you discontinue posting on a sex worker's website for an honest man? So I guess the question is, would you give up your OnlyFans page for an honest man?
Of course, as long as he helped me in the way that I need to be helped in.
What does that mean? So he has to give you the money that you.
So if he can help me financially to where I feel like that's not something that I want to do, and he's gonna be there for me, then of course, why would I?
Well, this is beyond. Well, in my humble opinion, this is beyond just a money thing. You got to give it up for yourself first and foremost. Let's say he is providing you with the money, so you don't have to, go on OnlyFans and use it as a side hustle. What if you still want to do that shit because you love the attention from other men? Think about that. I'm not going to sit up here and say she's going to give an OnlyFans just because she's got a man that's providing her with financial stability. Because if she enjoys the attention and the sex appeal from other men, then chances are she's not going to give it up. And if she was doing this shit before the man came into the picture, there's a good chance she's going to continue doing it even when he come into the picture. Who knows? I'm open to hear thoughts from other people, but I don't believe she's just going to give up OnlyFans just because she's dealing with a new man. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? But let's continue. Fair use.
Okay, so you would give up OnlyFans only if he's gonna supplement.
That's just like a woman saying she'll stop being a stripper at the strip club if she met the right guy to provide financial stability. But let's say she enjoys the attention she's getting from men sexually or whatever. Money and dick all wrapped into one job. Let's say she enjoys it. I mean, some strippers don't enjoy what they do. They just have to perform for the crowd. But some of them may like the performance, Some of them may like how, the people out there move. Who knows? So that to me is something you have to kind of give up for yourself first and foremost and take all the other stuff out of the picture. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to IB Woden. Thank you for stopping by as well. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
Meant the money that you would miss from it.
Pretty much.
Is there a dollar amount to that?
Like I said, just make at least 80K and be able to support me financially. I just got started on OnlyFans. I don't have no motion yet. So how would you?
And the OnlyFans is not even taking off like that. I'm like, damn. Makes me wonder, when did she start this OF account? When did she start this shit? Okay. And the OnlyFans is not even taking off entirely. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Fair use.
No, because you said that you would give it up if he's going to support you financially. So how much money would you expect a month in order for you to let go of OnlyFans?
Oh, like as far as like that means that I'm supplementing the OnlyFans for what I make in the OnlyFans for that person. That's what you're saying, right? And I'm telling you guys.
Hold on. This is what
she's asking. What dollar amount does he have to make for you to want to stop using OnlyFans as a side hustle? Yeah.
You're saying, Cherie. I asked you the question. DT sent $5 for me to ask you this question. And the question was, would you discontinue posting on a sex worker's website for an honest man?
I don't feel like it's a sex worker's website though. But
yeah, you don't feel like it's a sex worker's website?
Cap. CAP.
Yeah, she know damn well it's a sex worker's website. Again, maybe not everybody's on there doing that, but come on, it's the first thing that's gonna come to our minds when we think of OnlyFans. But yeah, fair use.
Okay, either way, you said you would if he was gonna supplement the money. That's what you said. So I'm asking you, how much money is that to supplement?
I don't know, at least $4,000 a month. Then let's say that on top of whatever you make, the 80K.
$4,000 a month in addition to 80K. What the? Okay. $84,000. Okay, my God.
So I want you to be clear, because I want you to make sure you know what you're saying. So you would give up OnlyFans if the guy is an honest man and giving you $4K a month.
It's really not about the money like that, Kendra. So like, it's really not that. It's just that if you can financially support me, it's really not a dollar amount. I'm saying something just to say something, like to put something.
Okay, now she want to change it up and say it's not about the money. Okay, sweetheart, which is it now? Which one is it? Now she want to change it up and say it's not about the dollar amount. My God, come on. Which one is it now? Come on. Okay, hold on a sec, ladies and gentlemen. I got somebody in the back, but this person is a bit is unfamiliar. So this is what I got to do. The Beast, is that you?
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Wait, hold on a minute.
What's up?
Are you that same person from last time? If you are, you need to get off my channel now.
I've never been here before. I just got your video recommended. Who do you think I am?
Aren't you someone by the name of Dr. Peru? Your voice sounds very familiar. I'm just asking.
I'm not from Peru.
No,
I've never
her name is
went to Peru in my
Dr.
life.
Peru.
Well, maybe that person sounds like me, but that's not me.
Working at least came up so I can see that you're a real person.
How would I be fake? I don't even have a camera.
I'm just asking you to, well, nobody else can see you but me. So just show that you're a real person before I take this banner down. Then we can continue.
Do I have to, well, I'm on my computer, but I didn't have a webcam. So do I have to join on my phone then?
You should be able to do that on your webcam as well.
Yeah, but I don't have a webcam.
Oh, you don't have a webcam on your computer. Well, damn, what computer doesn't have a webcam these days? But okay.
Well, it's not like a laptop. It's just like an actual PC. So I need to like buy a webcam.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay.
Why
So
did
do you want
you
to
think
add?
I was someone else?
Because you sound like some person that was on my panel some months ago, talking about they're gonna hack my channel and some shit like that, and your voice sound like the person. And why you call yourself the Beast?
Because I'm the Beast. Some called me the Beast of Peru.
The Beast of Peru. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you are that person. So you know what? Goodbye. Oh, she hopped off. Okay. Yep, that's that same crazy lady. Figures. I thought she was done with me, but I guess not. I thought that crazy lady was done with me, but I guess not. They never go away. That trolling shit, I don't tolerate. I mean, you're gonna pop your shit off, be respectful, but don't be coming up here trying to sabotage my goddamn channel. I don't play that bullshit over here. But anyways, let's not let that derail this interesting show. So let's continue. Fair use.
It's really not a dollar amount. As long as you can help me financially support myself and my child, then it really doesn't matter like that. As long as you're there for me and we have an understanding within each other, it's really not that deep. Like I said, I just got started on it, so it's not that serious to me yet.
Okay.
So I don't want to keep
These are the words that you gave. No,
I understand what I gave, but I'm breaking it down to you and letting you know what it is.
You're not breaking it down right. You talking in circles.
You really are.
You are. No, you are.
Because you try to bring it down to a dollar amount.
I'm not trying to break it down. I'm trying to get
it's really not a dollar amount, but I said the 4,000 on top of the 80K, but it's really not like that. It's just like, well, then, if you can help to support me and
well, goddamn, which one is it? Shit.
My financial endeavors and what I have going on.
What we're not gonna do, Sheree, what we're not gonna do is you're gonna watch this back, and all I'm doing is asking you to clarify your.
Kendra, don't do me like that.
No, I'm gonna do you like that.
Okay.
Because one thing you're gonna do is you're gonna control the words that are coming out of your mouth, and you're gonna learn how to be a little bit more respectful. Too. Now you on my time and you on my show. Yes. Yes.
All right, you got it.
So the question was clear. What you said was you would give it up if he gave you money. I'm asking you clearly how much money would that be?
I didn't
so
say
you the one going in circles. So figure out what you want so you can
You
get
said money.
and ask for
I
it
said if you
correctly.
could financially support me.
Yeah, you said that after you gave a dollar amount. So now we're wondering which one is it? Shit.
Child, child. Let me go. What's the last question? Why would a man be lucky to be with you?
I can't wait to hear this answer.
Okay.
Please educate us all. Why would a man walking and breathing be lucky to be with your ass?
Oh man. I knew, well, something told me this was gonna go left. I mean, judging by that title, you knew this shit was gonna go left at some point. This is just wild.
She.
Let's continue. Fair use.
Because my name is Cherie.
And
there you have it. How can he reach out to you?
On Facebook is Mary Cherry, and Instagram is Mary Bands, and then my OnlyFans is Mary Cherry as well.
And there you have it. Bye, girl.
Wowee.
Child, y'all testing me tonight, y'all. Now, I told y'all I be trying to be a Christian-ass woman, okay? I be trying. Usually Facebook be the one that be pulling out the gangster. But for some reason tonight, the YouTube channel is pulling out the gangster, okay? Ciao.
Well, that's the video. Oh, damn. Well, that's the video, ladies and gentlemen. That's the video. How is everybody? What are your thoughts on that so far? Okay, I got somebody in the back. Hold on. I think I saw you. Aussie Andrew, is that you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
How's it going, mate? I come from down under.
Down under. Okay. What part of the world are you from? You don't mind my asking?
Well, I'm from down under, so I'm from Australia.
Oh, okay. Australia. Oh, so what's on your mind,
Sydney,
sir?
Australia.
Did you see? Oh, Sydney, Australia. Okay, okay. Shout out to the Australians. Better yet, shout out to all my overseas brothers and sisters out there. So how you doing, sir?
I'm doing amazing. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I had to make sure you're a legit person because someone was up here acting a fool earlier.
Yeah, did you see my camera?
Well, I think I did. You know, I was watching the video at the time, but I think I did see you came up as you came back up here. I was trying to bring you up earlier, but I hit the wrong button. My bad. Yep, I see you. There you are. Okay. I hit a wrong button.
I hope no one else got to see that.
So what?
Did no one else see my camera low? Just for my privacy.
You were backstage, so I made sure no one saw it except for me. That's how that goes.
Yeah,
they
all
can
right.
see you
That's
now.
nice then, mate. I'm not gonna get hacked on here, am I?
No, you should. I don't do none of that hacking stuff.
No, but I've just seen his streams before. They've been promoted on Facebook, and where it's like hashtag get hacked. And it's like some weird woman comes in and hacks people. And I don't want to.
Well, you know it's funny because that same weird woman was up here earlier. Hopefully she doesn't come back.
She seems to come quite a lot.
Well, she ain't been over here in the last couple of weeks, so.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't happen to
Can't
you.
you track her down? Can't you track her down already?
Well, I'm gonna say about 2 or 3 months ago, there were some people on my channel that was somewhat supervising the panel to see if she came back. They were on a lookout for her. And I think one of them subscribed to my channel about a month ago. They were looking out for this Dr. Peru woman. I appreciate
so
their
there's like
concern.
a search party for her? They're like search.
I thought the search party ended a long time ago, but it is what it is. And you said you're legit. Okay.
Was it her who was just on a second ago?
Say what?
Was she just here a minute ago?
Yeah, she was. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, mate, what do you think she wants out of you?
Hell if I know. I have no idea whatsoever. Maybe she just don't.
You
Maybe
think
I'm just.
she's
Maybe she's
trolling?
doing. Could be, but
She does
that's
it for
not a
fun.
good kind of trolling. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I've had trolls on my panel before, but they're usually respectable trolls. Trolls that I at least know from around the way. This lady be hacking other people's channels and trying to talk to me.
I mean, it's weird because I've
Oh.
heard her voice before. I've heard her voice in some songs. She's like a
In
singer
some
or something.
song. She's a singer.
Something weird like that, yeah.
I never knew that, honestly.
I can try find something. Hang on.
So what?
I'm gonna try something for you. Try and find something for you.
Find something like what?
One of the music.
Say what? One of the music.
Yeah, one of
wrong
the
button.
pieces of music. But things.
What you gonna
lagging a
play it
little
over
bit.
the stream? What you gonna play it over the stream, or you're gonna send me a link to it?
No, I can just give you a link.
Okay. But yeah, this is an open panel discussion. I'm just talking to my audience. Anybody's welcome, as long as they come in peace.
So this is one found. One that I found. It's called Stress Seizure. And she comes
This-
in like 30 seconds in.
The
My friend
stress seizure.
re-uploaded it. Yeah.
Okay, let me see what this is. Give me a minute.
If you go to 58 seconds in, you can hear her.
Okay, I found it. Damn, let me take this down. Yeah, I found it. Well, I guess I'll share it real quick. Stress seizure from 35 Noodles. What is that?
I'm not. I assume that's a band.
Oh, okay. I'm not the biggest rock and roll fan, so forgive me if I don't know who that is.
Well, if you go to 58 seconds, I think she's in the song.
Okay, let's see this. Fair use.
This is Ben Shapiro speaking. There's something very interesting about to occur in this song. Who's
Yeah, skip into 58 seconds. I think she appears.
Oh, damn.
Do you hear her?
No, not yet.
in his car?
I am in this Fiat, nowhere left to
Okay, that's her.
That's her, right?
Straight 8 hours each and not one line. If Chung was here, he'd stress Thomas.
She's a
not.
terrible singer.
So we bless this beat
Very.
just to cope with the ride. Now they move slow. Tom wants to stop time. I'll sit here till I fix the problem. Now they move slow. Tom wants to stop time. I'll sit here till I fix the problem. Got some
Okay.
seizure down in this rental seat. I've raised it and fed it every thought we meet. I've trained it despite whenever chums in reach. Now my stress seizure's quicker than I can even think. All night, get mine and get driving. We're showing our mask and just enough places. We're done with carjacking. We say in the car. This fortress, the one with the
No idea what she's singing about.
This charming juice mindset will help us keep ours. We're coasting. This world means so much to this crew. Could make Thomas afraid of this root thing and be scared to death. Now.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
Yep, that
we
sounded
found
like
that. We
her.
tracked that down on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I actually
Yep,
have
that's-
been in contact with the search party. 'Cause I just think it's really weird. And I kind of
It
want to get to
is.
the bottom of it.
Uh-huh. Do you have a channel of your own, sir?
No, I might make one though.
Yeah, I'm
Could be
finna say,
good
did
to
she ever?
document this.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, did she ever hack your channel at one point?
No, I've not been hacked yet. I'm worried.
Yeah. Yeah, and for
I feel
your
like
sake, I
I'm a
hope
bit
it
of a target
stays
if
that
I'm
way.
trying to expose her. And I'm pretty sure there's a song where your voice appears in it.
My voice.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. So what you're telling me she, I don't know, clip.
She sampled your voice into it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Clip my voice and sampled into the song.
Do you want me
Oh,
to try
boy.
and find it?
Well, you can. I just found my next video, but hey, if you can find it, by all means. Cause this stuff is just weird in my opinion.
I'm pretty sure it's not an original song either. I think she just stole like a beat from Tyler the Creator or something. Hang on. Is my friend re-uploaded most of the songs? That Thea account, that's my friend.
Oh. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Now it's got me a little worried. Now she's
Well,
out
that's
here.
one.
All right, before I get back into my main video, let's take a look at this. Because now I'm getting a little curious about this old
So
crazy.
you do
Dr.
appear in this
Purple.
one.
Okay, let's hear it.
Your voice is in it.
I hope y'all find this crazy lady so she can leave me the hell alone. I ain't do nothing to her. I don't bother nobody in this
Yeah.
space. I don't bother
I'm trying to
anybody in
figure
these
out what
spaces.
her motivation is. Do you think you could have done something to her, possibly?
I don't do anything to
Like, she only
anybody.
seems to go after you. Yeah, you seem like a nice guy.
Yeah, I
Like,
appreciate
that's
it.
kind of why I want to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, appreciate the compliment. Appreciate the compliment. Fear me.
Speaking of named Michael Knowledge, who pretended that he was like 27, even though that was not true. He sounded a little more younger than a 27-year-old. She probably sounded like she was like 15 or something.
You can't take that back. You can't take that back.
That was you, right?
No, that wasn't me.
Didn't you say
How'd I
huge
get it?
ass? Is that you?
Hold on. No, that wasn't. I don't remember ever saying that to anybody. Hold on.
You can't take that back.
Look, don't let the conversation get derailed, bro. Get them out of here, dog. Real shit.
Okay, that wasn't my voice, but I know who that voice was. Trust me, I already know. Dr. Peru.
Do you know how to
Prince Andrew, is that you?
Check the group chat right now, motherfucker.
Thomas coming, you know that trip. Thomas coming, you know the trip. Thomas coming, you know that trip. Thomas coming, you know.
Wait, these lyrics are dreadful.
Oh, they are. My God.
She's just like a massive troll.
Yeah, I see. I did hear my voice a few times in here. I did hear my voice a couple of times and a few other people's voices.
Get the fucking G, Steve.
Thomas coming, you know that trip.
Okay, I've heard enough of this.
Yeah, do you think that's just loads of people she's messed with?
Could be.
She's just samples it all into a song.
Yeah, I heard enough of that. I'm pretty sure my audience feel the same way. They're sitting there like, what the hell am I listening to? So she's hacking people and then
from that.
Say what now?
Gonna get some PTSD from listening to that terrible music.
Well, I got plenty of good music saved in my own playlist. So whatever playlist you got, you better enjoy that.
Yeah.
It's like medicine for the soul. Let me see, where is it?
Do you know how many people have been like hacked by Dr. Prue?
No idea whatsoever. Well, wait, hold on. Scratch that. You know what? Scratch that. Matter of fact, she came on here about 2 months ago and hacked 2 YouTubers that I know from around the way. I've been on my show for quite some time. 2 ladies' pages got hacked because of her. By her. I mean, you know.
So she does have some sort of power.
Yep, that's what it looks like. The same way you're on the panel right now, she may somehow hack into your panel now, and now she's talking through your computer or whatever.
I mean, I've got like two-factor step authentication, so I don't think she can hack me.
Well, yeah, at least you're well equipped. I can't say I have all of that. I just got virus protection, but that's it.
Yeah, but she's never hacked you before either. So I think you're fine.
Yeah, she ain't hacked me yet.
And I hope so. I mean, imagine she hacked into your channel and started the live stream.
No. Well, I'll get a notification. If something does happen on my panel, I will get a notification.
I don't know how, but we just kind of need to trap her. And I don't know how to do it.
Yeah,
Do we know if she has a YouTube?
Who knows? I wouldn't know where to look. But there was a guy named Patrick who was on my show some months ago. He said he'd been tracking her as well.
Yeah, I know of him. Patrick Poots, right?
Yep, that's him. That's him.
Yeah. I've been in contact with some of them on Facebook. Because I used to share clips of people being hacked to try and track this person down. But I think she was like copyright striking all the proof of it happening. Because she also deleted all the songs she made, but we downloaded them before she had deleted them. And then we re-uploaded them.
Maybe that was for the better, because those songs were just awful. Sheesh.
Yeah.
But I guess y'all needed it as evidence. Y'all need it as evidence.
Anyways, I'm going to stop disrupting your show. And I'm going to get out of here, all right?
No, that's all good. I mean, if you want to stay, that's fine by me. Anyone's welcome, but I have another video to react to. I mean, if you have to go, that's cool.
I might come back later, but I've got a skedaddle for now.
Okay. All right.
In a bit.
All right. Thank you for stopping by. Shout out.
Mate.
Excuse me?
I said stay safe.
I will. Appreciate that, sir. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, mate.
Yeah, no problem. Shout out to Australia. Y'all some good mates, as y'all call it.
Yeah, mate.
I thought you were British at first,
Mates
but okay.
Down under.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's
That's
some
what it's called.
similarities in that.
Mm-hmm.
Although they're the ones who colonize us, turn us into a prison island.
Yeah, that's what I
Here's
hear.
truth for you.
Yeah, I did some
Anyways,
search on that.
bye-bye, mate.
All right, take care,
See you
sir.
later.
Take care. See you later.
Bye-bye.
All right. Shout out to Austin. What was the name? All right, damn. What was that man's name again? Austin Andrew. Shout out to Austin Andrew. He's cool, peoples. One of the few on here that I did from another country that I like. Now, I'm open to hearing from people from overseas. All right, let's get into this next video. This one says, why self-improvement doesn't attract women? Because we've been hearing this a lot for quite some time now. All you have to do is just simply shout out to, what is this? Calman Explains. Shout out to Calman Explains. He says, why self-improvement does not attract women? Because it's been said time and time again that you want to get a woman, you have to kind of improve yourself, work on yourself, do the work to be the best version of yourself. That's all well and good, but I know in the back of my mind, there's no guarantee that that's going to attract the woman, let alone the woman that you specifically want. That's why I say you should be the best version of yourself for yourself and not for some female validation. Always prioritize yourself when it comes to this self-improvement stuff. That's the way it needs to be. But let's hear what this man has to say using these animations. I forget the name of this goddamn show, but yeah. Let's continue. Fair use. Let's get into it. Fair use.
Growing up, I was always told that in order to attract women, you must build yourself up as a man. You got to go to the gym, make money, and become the most attractive, successful, disciplined version of yourself, and then the women will come. So throughout my late teens, that's what I did. I started hitting the gym every day. I improved my looks. I started a business. I went to university. I didn't party, but
Oh, shout out to Genesis. I am Genesis with all your innocence. Crossing the line with you gets real menacing. Shout out to you for stopping by as well. Glad you could be here. Now let's continue. Fair use.
The more I started actually trying to speak to and date women, the more I realized that none of these things matter. I would see young women constantly overlooking the disciplined man with a good future just to go sleep with a drug dealer that just got out of jail and lives in a trailer park and beats her. The truth is,
Yeah, and that's the thing. I guess what they say they want or what society makes you believe women want doesn't often correlate with what women actually go for. Now, to be fair, all women don't act like this. Let's get that in our heads. All women do not behave in this kind of manner. Don't get me wrong. But this is just something that we have to kind of notice and take note of. They say they want the good guy, the guy that's on his squares, on his purpose, but yet they keep choosing men that are not on their purpose and not on their squares. Ironically enough, I've seen women turn down men who are not on their purpose or on their squares. So what does that mean? Are they just picking and choosing what kind of dusty bums they want to deal with? Is that what they're doing? You don't want to fuck around with a broke, dusty bum like me that was living at home with his mother at one point. But I guess this other guy that I guess you find more desirable, you rather deal with him, even though he's practically in the same rut that I'm in. So if that's what's going on here, picking and choosing who we're going to deal with, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. But let's continue. Fair use.
Most women say they want a guy who's high value and focuses on himself, but then go and sexually reward the men who technically lack discipline. But most men don't know this. We have an epidemic of gym bros, looks maxers, entrepreneurs, young men who focus entirely on themselves with the belief that later, once I've achieved a certain result, then I am eligible to attract a good woman. That is what most men believe. The problem is that women don't actually work like this. They do not care what you bring to the table with your looks, money, or status. And if you disagree, bro, just look at all of the instances of men who had it all and still got left. Like Tom Brady, one of the most instances of men who had it all and still got left. Like Tom Brady, one of the most famous football players of all time. He's 6'4", rich, attractive, handsome, and his
everything that every man wishes he could be. Yep.
His wife still cheated on him. Meanwhile,
yeah, what does that tell you? Even these celebrities, even the celebrities go through. I don't care if they're athletes. I don't care if they're movie stars or musicians. Even they go through this shit. They have more than any of us could ever imagine, and yet they still go through the bullshit. So even the so-called high-value men that are chosen or selected, whatever the fuck, they still got to deal with the bullshit. So yeah, that's why I say work on yourself as a person, but don't do it in hopes of getting a spouse or a lover later on down the line, because there's nothing in this world guaranteed to happen for you, and that includes romance and relationships. I learned a long time ago to just focus on being the best version of myself for me, not to get no woman. I mean, I guess dating could be the motivation behind it, but it shouldn't be the sole reason I'm doing this. Imagine that guy in high school or college taking up a home economic class just so he can get close to women in the class, or taking up, I don't know, a gymnastic class just so he can get close to women. If that's the kind of shit you're doing, stop it right there. You want to take up these classes? Fine, but do it for your goddamn self first and foremost, and don't do it just so you can impress some ladies. That's not going to cut it. So yeah, we need to have a more definitive reason for doing what we do to improve ourselves. That ain't got shit to do with trying to impress a lady. But I digress. Let's continue. Fair use.
While you have guys who are criminals, absolute nobodies, and assholes who get sent to prison for years and their girl stays faithful to them the entire time. So why is this? Why do women leave good men who provide for them? Why do women say that they want certain things, but then sexually reward the men who don't do those things? There is one belief that you must internalize if you want to start to fundamentally understand female attraction, and it's that women don't choose who they are attracted to. Their feelings do.
Damn, that's deep right there. Women don't choose who they're attracted to. Their feelings do. Well, any ladies in the chat, Cynical, Genesis, do y'all agree with this statement? Genesis, Cynical, if y'all could hear me back there. Do y'all agree that as women, y'all do not choose, don't choose who you're attracted to. Your feelings and emotions do the choosing for you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Or hit the link and let's talk about it. So, because I have reason to believe that they act more on feelings and less on logic. It's about what gets their vajayjay wet and less about what's gonna be the best choice for them later on down the line. But let's continue. Fair use.
It doesn't matter if logically, on paper, you are a woman's best option. If she doesn't genuinely desire you, she will leave you for the drug dealer who she does genuinely desire. Or
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't want no woman selecting me just because I'm the most logical decision. And Genesis says, no, not about the vajayjay. Okay. It's not about the vajayjay, she says. Okay, if you say so, Jeannie Jen, if you say so. That's why I want opinions on this. Either I know Cynical doesn't hit panels, but she can speak her facts in the chat. But if you want to come up and talk about this, y'all choose based on feelings, not so much logic. You don't choose who you're attracted to, your feelings do. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't want no female selecting me just because I can do the most for her and do right by her. I want to be chosen by a woman, not selected by a woman. Because when you're selecting a man, you're going by resume. What can this man do? Can he cook? Can he clean? Can he take care of a household? Can he do this, that, and the third? Shout out to Either Man for stopping by. Is he a good provider? That's all she's looking for. Same thing with a man. Can she cook? Can she clean? Can she take care of a household? Does she have a good job? Is she financially stable? Is she respectful? But most importantly, is she safe? It becomes more about the resume and less about the person's character. So don't put yourself in that position either. And Genesis says, it is desire and the choices in front of her. Yep. In front of her. Yep. Could be. Okay. Before I continue, I got somebody in the back and I got somebody legit. Well, somebody else that's legit. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second.
Welcome to the show, let the real game begin. Time to celebrate how the hustlers always win. Yeah, we built this empire from the muscle and the mind, leaving all the competition looking way behind. It's a sophisticated vision with a powerful attack, hustling muscular, and there ain't no turning back. So turn the speakers up, let the synth lead glide. This is where the strong and the proud ones reside.
Welcome to the Hustler and Muscular Show. The Hustler and Muscular Show.
What's up, bro?
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Eat a man. Always got a plan. We sure enjoy where you stand.
How you doing, brother? I'm trying to figure out. You talking about you want to be chose like a woman. Men choose, women get chose, bro.
I didn't say get chose like a woman. I said get chose by a woman.
No, that's what I'm telling you. Women get chose, we choose.
No, men
We
can be
want
chosen
choose.
too.
I don't know why I'm telling you. Just listen. Trust me, bro. Men
can be chosen too. Both genders can be.
So,
Well, they choose
why-
each other. Put it like
why
that.
you haven't-
Choose
why-
each other.
Why haven't you been chosen yet, Dan?
I don't know because
no woman ain't choosing. You gotta go choose her, big dog.
well, why choose a person that's not going to choose you back in return? Like that, like I said, choose each other. Your wife chose you the same way you chose her.
Oh,
That's how that goes.
she agreed to be chosen.
So
It's
she
got
didn't
to
choose.
be- No, I was doing the choosing. That's what I keep trying to tell you, bro. It's not about a woman don't go around. Let me choose what man I'm gonna be with today. That's not how it works. A man come
So
up
you're
and
telling
choose
me
it.
women don't have a say so in who they choose to be with? It's all about what the man.
No, they
should get?
don't.
I don't believe that,
No,
sir.
they
Just
don't.
saying.
They got a choice of the options they have. Women are not walking up and like, okay, let me see. Let me choose that one. I want
I
that
didn't say
one.
all that. I wasn't
I'm just
saying
telling
all
you
that.
how
I'm
it
just
works,
saying.
bro. I'm just telling you the truth, man. Now, whether you want to accept the truth or not, it's on you. But if you sitting around here waiting to be chosen, bro, you're gonna be waiting for a long time.
Who said anything about waiting to be chosen?
You are waiting.
I'm
What's the
saying
definition of wait?
I'm saying the choosing power goes to women and to men. They have to choose each other.
It doesn't work that way, bro. I know, like, we live in this world and they throw a lot of stuff around, like equal and we the same. And I'm just telling you, that's not how it works, brother. I know
We're
that's
not
hard.
equal. We're not equal in all aspects of life. I believe in equity, not so much equality when it comes to this kind of stuff. But that's just me, you know.
I'm just telling you, bro. You ain't gonna get chose, man. You gotta go out there and find it, big dog.
I mean, it don't make a lot of sense to say that as men we have to choose the women, and yet the women have no choosing power of their own. They're just going to take whoever.
That's
I'm not
how it
saying
works.
that.
That's
What?
exactly how it works. Hello?
C-A-P. Cap.
Just
I'm
want to
just
come up
telling
here
you
rapping
once.
and capping. Shout out to
I'm
Drip
just telling
Nation.
you how it
man.
works. I'm just telling you how it works now. If you want to fight reality, now don't get me wrong. It's a small group of women that go out there and choose men, but it's so small of a percentage that it's not even worth talking about. So I'm not saying no woman can go out here choosing men. Matter of fact, you know the women who do the choosing, it's typically the women with the 1%. When you start saying like the football player, she usually go choose him. She go be in his space and all that kind of stuff. Outside of that, when you talking about regular people, nah, bro. It don't work like that.
Yeah, well, it begs the question: are they choosing or are they selecting?
Nah, they choosing.
Because choosing is a matter of picking someone based on their character, who they are as an individual. But selecting is about the resume and the criteria. What can you do for me? What can I do for you? That kind of shit.
They choose. I was saying when they see that. See, let me tell you about white women. I don't know if you ever studied white women, right?
No, not entirely.
This question that people ask is, why do you see all of these black athletes with white women? That's like you ever know how people ask that question a lot?
Do we got to put a race on it all the time? Damn.
Well, no, I'm just talking about them particularly for my point that I'm about to make. So how it works, if you want to figure out how it works, I'll explain it to you how it works. How it works is, if you ever been to a college, go to a study room. Go somewhere where black athletes are studying. You know who in there tutoring them black boys? Make sure they get their grades up. And this is why people are like, oh, she went in the gym. Some people ain't got no idea of what these women did for these men before y'all seen them on the football field or the basketball field. But go to one of these study rooms with a whole bunch of athletes in there. Who do you think, out of all the races of women, who do you think in there make sure that black boy get that understanding and pass that grade and stay in school?
A white woman, I suppose.
Absolutely. And then what they do is they find a way to service that man before he got the money. When he gets the money, she already in the right position.
I'm not going to say that's entirely true, but there may be some truth to that. Because yes, I've seen a lot of black athletes date white women. A lot of them have. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now, but I know that they're out there. I've seen it. I've seen pictures of them.
So what did I tell you?
Yeah, they found their
Stop all that eating and streaming, boy. I hear you over there smacking, boy. I hope that fruit that you eating out that bowl is really good.
I had a fruit earlier. That's not what I'm doing. I had some popcorn over here.
Oh, he said, "Eat a man, Williams coming." Let me get my popcorn ready because this gonna be good. Now, I'm just telling people that what it really comes down to is men do the choosing, and a woman agree or disagree. I'm not saying that she can't agree. She can disagree and say, "I don't want to be chosen by you," but she's not choosing. Like, let me give you an example. If you used to go to a car lot, right, and they walk, and you see 5 different cars, you walk the whole car lot, and you was able to choose one of those cars, right? That's choosing. Say, for example, your daddy brought you 3 cars and said, "Hey, these are one of your options. Which one do you select?" That person didn't have the option to choose. They had to agree to one of their options.
Yes, I see what you're saying. So you're saying the man chooses and the woman just agrees or disagrees. To choose him back.
Being chose. Yep. That's exactly how it worked. Look at you. Man, we're going to have you married in no time, bro. You starting to figure it out. What are you reviewing right here?
This is just a video talking about why self-improvement does not attract women. And this is something I've spoken on before. Again, I'm all for men. Hold on. That's nobody had to tell me, just something I had to learn. Because you can improve yourself all you want to, but at the end of the day, if women are overlooking you for men who have less than half of what you have to offer, it makes you wonder, what are you doing wrong?
No.
Understand that. Now you have to understand that working on yourself does not guarantee you'll find a right woman. So that's why I hate when people say work on yourself and the women will come. I don't believe in that.
The problem is people are not working on the right thing. You can't just work on one thing. Work on the things that women look to when they're looking for a spouse. Work on your communication. Find a way to communicate. That do attract. If you work on that skill, it does. If you work on increasing your income, that also is something that increases the likelihood of you getting a woman. So that's the point that I'm trying to help you understand is most people be working on the wrong thing. Like they say, let me go work on being a better gaming. Okay, I became a better gamer. Why don't that get me another woman? Because that's not the thing that they looking for.
Yeah, you know, being a gamer is not going to attract women. Come on, man.
That's the point I'm saying. They're working on the wrong thing, thinking that that's what attract women. If you work on the things that attract women, it will. That's the point.
I mean, to be fair, there are some gamer girls out there, but I'm not going to say work on your gaming talent and she'll like you. She'll respect you as a gamer, but there's no guarantee it's going to be some romance or love is in the air type shit.
Okay, so tell me what you can't work on that attract more women to you. Like, do you think
Hold
if
on
you
a
become
second.
better
Hold on a minute.
communicator-
Let me say shout out to Candy Canyon Lane. Got beauty and brains. That combination will drive you insane. And she agrees with what you're saying, by the way. She agrees with some of what you're saying. Just saying.
I understand
Candy
women,
Canyon,
bro.
you're
That's all
married
I'm
to
saying.
one, so you better understand them.
I understand women, and I be trying to tell single dudes, I'm like, hey, bro, put all that other red pill stuff away. Let me tell you, somebody who have been around women my whole life. I done been around women my whole life, and one thing I learned being around women is you gotta learn how to communicate. A lot of men need to learn how to listen. See, a lot of men don't know how to just sit down and listen to what the woman said. Because the men be trying to solve problems that's not there. I'm just telling you what's happening. That's all I'm telling you, bro, is you gotta find a way. How can I successfully listen to be more effective?
Okay, maybe there is some truth to that. So work on the things that will attract women, but understand it ain't there's no guarantee that's gonna happen that way.
Well, I'm
I
saying
got a
if you,
phone call. Hold on.
all right, well, I'm gonna talk while you take your phone call. I'm just saying, most men don't ask themselves these questions. What do, and the funny thing about it, women are so good at communicating on what they want. Women sit there and they tell you, they be like, hey, I want someone who can understand me, someone who's emotional intelligent. A whole bunch of guys get upset that women say they wanted some emotional intelligent guys. Like, yeah, she do want someone who's aware of their emotion and can understand the emotions that she's currently in. That's all I'm telling you, bro. Is that if you just sit down and listen to women, they tell you exactly how to win their heart. What do you think about that, Hustler? You there?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What you say?
Oh, I was on mute the whole time. Damn.
I ain't hear nothing you said. Go ahead.
I mean, first of all, what does emotional intelligence even mean? Okay, the intelligence to understand people's emotions, because that word is thrown around a lot too.
I'm about to explain what emotional intelligence is. What emotional
Go ahead.
intelligence is, first of all, understanding your emotions. Being able to understand what emotion you is, and not only understand it, being able to regulate your own emotions. That's the first thing. And then also understanding other people's emotions. You know, one of the craziest thing I heard people say? As women, are they mad? You telling me she's yelling at you and you don't understand that she mad?
I would ask her what she's mad about if I didn't do something directly, but I can sense anger in a person. So why would they ask that? Just saying.
I heard people say, "Are you mad?" Like, you can't tell that person mad. That's all I'm saying. That's the point that I'm trying to help you understand is that just become a better communicator, man. Like the woman that you want, because I ain't talking about. I've been telling people this all week. Don't get the prototype, because the manosphere and the red pill, all them dudes got a prototype. That's not your woman. You need to find your type. I need to get paid. Man, I'm so good at this hustle. I need somebody to start paying me for this good information that I be giving out. I'm telling you, bro. You still there, bro? Or you still muted?
I'm here. I'm here.
So play the video. I want to see if the other video is still stuff.
All right, let's continue. Fair use.
Or worse, she'll settle for you because she knows that you'll commit and provide and he won't. But this doesn't change
that's
the
selection or settling.
fact that she still desires
I
him. and
pause
she'll
it. We
live out
got
a
to pause
life
it
with
right there. I thought we were going to get through the video. Do you believe the majority of the people settle?
A majority?
Yep.
I'm gonna say yeah. But
okay.
But let's not forget this. Now, which settling are they doing is a matter of opinion, because there's good settling and there's bad settling. Good settling is when you get with someone that out of all the people you've been with, dated, hooked up with, this is the best of the bunch. And you choose that person out of that bunch. The bad settling, on the other hand, just means you have all these people to choose from. None of them are good. You're just going to choose that person just because they're there. You're selecting them based on a criteria, not the character or not by personal desirability. That's the bad settling.
So what should define settling in your opinion?
Settling simply means getting with somebody and take yourself off the market.
So everybody does that.
I can't say everybody does. It's people in their 40s and 50s still single, or they've been in a relationship.
So if you're in a relationship, that means you settle, based on your definition.
It depends on what settling it is.
No, I'm asking just settling in general, good or bad.
When we say settling, we can't always associate a negative stigma with it.
No. What I'm saying is, because I don't think that I disagree with your definition. I feel like if somebody saw their high school sweetheart and it was everything they wanted and they got that person did not settle. That's not settling. This is exactly what I want and I got what I want is not settling. Settling is typically the reason I think majority of people
settling.
That's not settling. That's the whole point that I'm telling you. If a person get exactly what they want, they didn't settle. Let me give you an example. I'm gonna give you a numbers example since I'm a business guy. If I say, man, I really want to sell this bike for $200, and Hustler comes up and say, hey man, I give you $200 for that bike, I did not settle. If I say, hey man, I really want to sell this bike for $200, and Hustler say, man, I only got $150. I say, can you meet around 180? He said, okay, let's do 180. I settled because I wanted $200, but I took $180 for the bike. But if I get what I asked for, I am not settling.
Okay, fair point. That makes sense too. You got what you wanted instead of just taking whatever was in front of you.
Yeah, but I think, now let's get back to what I was saying. The reason I think most people settle is because most people have unrealistic expectations. Most people say, hey man, I'm making $30,000. This guy say he quote unquote seller. I made $30,000 a year and I want Kelly Rowland as my girlfriend. And then he said, hey man, you can't afford Kelly Rowland. Okay, well, let me get someone else that's less than Kelly Rowland, but still make me happy. That guy settled, not because that other girl is not his equal. It's just because his expectations made it with, like, in the example, my bike is worth $200, but I want $500. I am settling because I'm willing to take a lesser price than what I was willing that I really want. That's what settling is. And since we live in a world with social media, that's why I believe most people settle.
Okay, valid point as well. But to be fair, to say you want Kelly Rowland is a bit unrealistic. Just saying, at 30 grand a year, that's kind of unrealistic.
But that's what settlement. So, and then you got to remember, settlement is I try to help people understand, settlement is a legal term. So
think about it. If you say you want Kelly Rowland, she is a legendary R&B singer. You're just a regular person. So what makes you think? What makes you think you're even? Hold on a minute. What makes you think you're even in the same league as Kelly Rowland? Big average Joe in comparison.
Settlement have nothing to do with selling.
So getting a woman. So hold on. So you get a woman that's less than Kelly Rowland. Technically, you're not settling, but you are getting something that's more on your level. So,
but that's settling. See, that's what says.
So if you're getting someone that's more on your level, hold on a minute. If you're getting somebody that's more on your level, even though they're less than what you originally wanted, then hey, you're settling in a good way, because out of the bunch, you chose what was best for you and still makes you happy, just as happy as what the other thing would have given you.
But it's still, so this is where the word settler come from. People don't understand.
Let me use this example.
Hold on, let me tell you this part before my
ahead, go
phone.
ahead.
This it's a legal word. Let me tell you where settlement come from settlement, right? So, for example, if a person go to court and say, "I want $10 million," and they sit down and negotiate with somebody, and they say, "Hey, man, we're willing to offer you a settlement of $2 million," right? That person originally wanted $10 million, but they was willing to take $2 million. The problem with relationships, we have tried to make it seem like settlement is bad, but in every legal sense, it's a good thing in majority of the cases because you got more than what you had before you came to the table. You had no
Okay.
man. Now you got a man. You got more than what you got. So a person's the same in legal. So we need to stop trying to demonize the word settlement because it's not at all.
I've been saying that for quite some time now. Settling is not always a bad thing. And let me use
Majority
this
of the time, it's
example.
not a bad thing.
Let me use this example. Let's say I want to get a brand new laptop. It costs, I don't know, $500, but all I got is $400. So what do? Get a laptop that costs less than $500, maybe like $350 or something like that, or $390. One that I can actually afford, but the laptop is still as good as the one that's like $100 more than what I could afford. Still in mint condition, still got all the good features, yada yada yada. So it costs less, but it still gives me just as good quality. So I settled, but in a good way. I couldn't get what I wanted the first time, but I got something that's probably just as good, if not better, than what I originally wanted. That's the good settling.
I guess most time, only time settling is bad is when, like, a short sale typically is a settlement that is bad. So, hey, this is gonna cost me more than what it's worth, right? Hey, this house, I owe you $800 for this house, and I'm gonna take $600, and I still gotta pay $200 out of my pocket. That's typically a bad settlement because of the simple fact that you actually getting something less than what is than what you owe or what is valued at. And I don't think that people get that in relationship. So I just need you to go settle then. You said settlement.
Some people relationships do settle just because, well, they don't want to be single, they don't want to be by themselves. And I think women and men do this because they don't.
Oh, I don't think it's personal. So you telling me you out there jacking your meat or having a woman that you can sleep with every night? So jacking your meat is better?
Fuck no. When did I ever say that? Now
It's not a bad. The settlement ain't bad. That's the point that I'm making. See, you starting to understand.
But the person you settle for is not doing the things you want.
Most men are not in those relationships.
You're going to get a person who's a little bit less than who you originally wanted. You better make sure that person at least is up.
Most men are not. Most men are not
all your desires. That's what
most men. Most men are not signing up for relationships, like especially talking about getting them and then not having sex. It's not true. It's one of the biggest lies out there. Now, later on in a relationship, would that person may stop having sex with them? Absolutely. But this idea that a person is just not getting, people ain't sleeping with them, ain't true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, could be.
Just telling you the truth, man. I come here to give you some knowledge and wisdom so you understand some of the things that makes you understand why Edamare Williams say what he say. It's all good, man. We gonna get you married. Let's play a little bit more of this.
Sometimes you say some bullshit, but other times you do say some real shit. And if anybody want to come up, the link is right there. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
Let's listen to
knowing
the robot.
that you were never her first
robot.
choice, and this is an unfortunate reality of so many marriages. So if you want to avoid a life like this, you need to become that guy that women genuinely desire, not a guy who she desires for your money or for what you bring to the table
I gotta stop it.
that you were never her first choice.
Hold on a second. Let me hear something real quick.
Still desires him, and she'll live out a life with you knowing that you were never her first choice, and this is an unfortunate reality of so many marriages. So if you want to avoid a life like this, you need to become that guy that women genuinely desire, not a guy who she desires for your money or
So Donald Trump looking motherfucker.
You gotta stop it. Listen, most people don't marry their first choice.
I could have told you that.
And it's always gonna be that way. Your first choice usually is your first person you was in a relationship with. That relationship didn't work. And guess what? The next person after that person is your second choice. So I can't stand these videos. These videos love doing this, saying, oh, you ain't her first choice. And they try to act like it's some revelation knowledge. Oh my God, you're not her first choice. Let me give you a news flash. Unless you get with your high school sweetheart, like the person you knew from middle school, and that was the first person you ever fell in love with, okay, you got your first choice. People, that's not how relationships work in 2026.
I mean, that's how it's always been for the record, but that's something once we agree on something, that's something I've been saying for years and for years. It's not about were you her first choice. It's about, are you her best choice? Because I know married people.
Even about that.
I know married people right now who've been in relationships with other. I'm talking about people I went to high school with. They were dating other people prior to getting married. So who the fuck cares if you were her first choice or second choice? As long as you're the best choice, you're the one she's with. She ain't thinking about her ex. She's not thinking about her ex-boyfriend from high school or middle school or college. She ain't thinking about no more. Now you're in her.
Saying it wrong, bro. It's not best choice. It's the best option out of her choices. Because her best choice is Warren Buffett. Her if it's the best options out of her choices. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
You agree with what I say?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I told you I've been saying that for a while now. Who cares if you are the first? Just understand that you are her best. Trust me, you'll know. I think there are telltale signs to say if you were just a second or a backup option. Trust me, we can tell. Most people can tell when they're just a backup option of some sort. Yeah.
So, now, I think backup options are not bad. Rebounds are bad.
Aren't they the same thing?
They're not. So backup options mean that I had two options. Let me give you an example.
You're a
If
backup
I had a Porsche, hold on, I'm
option.
about to explain it to you. If I had a Porsche, a Lambo, and a McLaren, I want a McLaren. I think a McLaren is one of the best cars, right? Are you gonna tell me my Lambo is my second option or my backup options if my McLaren is not working? My backup option is bad, worse than my primary car that I want? No, that's what I'm telling you. Now, rebound is something totally different. Rebound says that another person have hurt me, and now I'm in a situation where I need someone to be able to dump my problems on or dump these feelings on. That's something totally different. Getting it off the glass is something totally different. So a rebound and backup options are not the same. You agree with that too, right?
I agree with the rebound part. You're right about the rebound. Someone did you dirty, now you want to go find a guy or somebody to fuck around with just to get over the pain. Yep, that happens too.
The reason I'm telling you that the woman that you get will be considered your backup option because you had options before. Unless she your first option, they will be considered your backup option.
I'm not going to sit up here and agree that being a backup option is necessarily a good thing.
No, it can be bad. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Think about it. Have you had a woman that you loved and that you wanted?
Yes.
And if you don't get that woman and you get another woman, wouldn't she be your backup option?
Backup option or maybe second choice? Do you think they're the same thing?
Second choice and backup option, they ain't the same, but they're very similar. It's like it's this thing that somebody said that said money don't make you happy, but it make you feel some close to happiness that you can't tell the difference. I don't know if you ever heard that, but that's fact.
I heard the money doesn't buy happiness thing. Yeah.
but it make you feel something so close to happiness you can't tell the difference.
I think we all get there when we get paid our first check of the month.
Do you
All right.
invest?
Huh?
Do you do like investing or no?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
All right, let's continue. Fair use.
For what you bring to the table, because I would argue that's not real desire, but for you. Because there is honestly no better feeling as a man than not having to rely on anything external to attract women, to be the kind of guy who can have nothing and still find a place to sleep every night. So the problem isn't in having money or having external success.
Like, I can't make it through this video. This dude said, I want to be the guy who can be the bum on the couch.
The bum on the couch? I don't think he said be the bum on the couch. He said be the guy that has little to nothing.
No, he said have nothing but could still sleep on someone's couch.
Well,
rewind it. Okay, rewind it. Maybe I misheard.
I don't think he meant it like that, but let's hear it again.
For your money or for what you bring to the table, because I would argue that's not real desire, but for you. Because there is honestly no better feeling as a man than not having to rely on anything external to attract women, to be the kind of guy who can have nothing and still find a place to sleep every night. So the problem isn't in
have a place to sleep every night.
That's crazy. That's a bomb. To have nothing and a woman wants you and still have a place to sleep. This is what we call a hobosexual.
Well, it's a lot of those, from what I'm understanding, running around here, attracted to people who have nothing.
But you get what I'm saying? The whole point that I'm making is that he's saying, no, a woman should want you because you're stable. Like, that's nothing to say. A woman should be like, okay, this man, he at least can pay his own bill. Like, this should be bare minimum. Like, she should just want you just because you exist is crazy. You got to agree with that.
And Coach First said, a bum. Yep. And
Yeah,
Pop
that's
TV,
what
he said, that's definitely a homosexual. So yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Is this dude is trying to give people advice on how to be homosexuals. It's horrible advice. Listen, I'm telling you. Oh, you should. That's what's supposed to separate you from other men. A woman say, "Hey, he's stable. He made great decisions."
Either man, you kind of went out. Either man, are you there? Well, Coach Ferg and Pop Out TV definitely said that's a bum or a homosexual or whatever the fuck. I don't know what happened to Either Man, but connection went out, audio went out, whatever. But can y'all still hear me though? Well, until he gets back, let's continue. Fair use.
Having money or having external success. The problem is when men rely on them to help with attraction. When you first meet a woman and you lead with your money or some sort of external thing, she sees that as insecurity. She thinks, oh,
it really is insecurity when you think about it. Leading with your wallet or your success. Well, Ferg can hear me. Okay, good to know. Now, to be fair, leading with your success or your money is never a good idea. I'm not saying you can't have success, but trying to lead with it, that's something, I recommend you don't do that. But do I understand why men do that? Yeah. Because when you got all these females talking about, I'm not letting no man take me to a coffee shop or the Cheesecake Factory. I believe women who think like that kind of give rise to men who think it's okay to lead with their success. I want you to see that I can afford to take you to these nice places so you won't have a reason to downsize me. Okay, Either Man hopped off. Okay. He said both men and women understand that. Yep, they should. They really should. So we need to stop with this bullshit about taking her to someplace simple is undermining her value. No, this is just a date to get things started. And besides, if you start out taking her fancy places in the beginning of the relationship, she's going to expect that throughout the duration of the whole relationship. So it's best to start out small. Don't go into these situations leading with your wallet or with your success. All right, let's continue. Fair use.
He doesn't think he's good enough to attract me, so he has to use these other things to try and attract me. That's how women perceive it. And sure, they'll settle for a guy like this when they've had their fun and they're looking for someone to settle down with, but they're not aroused by them. Women cannot be aroused by your money or your car or what cologne you're wearing. Women can only be aroused by you being sexy. That's it. That's why I think a man should focus on getting girls and becoming sexually attractive, both physically and verbally, before he builds himself up, because then you know that it's you.
Okay, do y'all agree with that? Do y'all think a man should focus on getting women first, then building himself up? Or you think it should be the other way around? I always thought it was the other way around. Build yourself up first, then get a woman. But he's saying get a woman first and then build yourself up. I don't know about all that. It might work, but then again, you can't put in all that effort to build yourself up and to see that you're still being sidetracked by multiple women. So there's that aspect. Shout out to Tiff for Tat for stopping by as well. And what are you so spooked about? You got something to say, my girl. Just hit the link and let's talk about it, okay? Anyways, let's hear that again, shall we, for those of y'all that missed it.
Or your car or what cologne you're wearing. Women can only be aroused by you being sexy. That's it. That's why I think a man should focus on getting girls and becoming sexually attractive, both physically and verbally, before he builds himself up. Because,
well, y'all heard what he said. He said focus on getting women first, then building yourself up. Do y'all agree with that? Let me know what you think in the comments or hit the link and let's talk about it. So it makes me wonder, were we fed the wrong thing? I mean, it kind of makes sense because you either focus on maybe, but let me just try to put this into perspective and let me know if y'all agree with this. Maybe you should focus on getting the woman first, you know, going to the gym, upping your social skills, improving your confidence, whatever you need to work on that women find attractive. Maybe you should work on that first before you decide to go out here and attract a woman, because at the end of the day, that's what women are mostly attracted to. Your confidence, your self-esteem, your sex appeal, all that stuff. Your money, wealth, and success that you built over the years is not going to get a woman. It really ain't. There's no guarantee that that's going to work. Maybe that's what he means. But what do y'all think about working on getting a woman first before you try to build yourself up? She says more red pill videos. I wouldn't call it, well, it's kind of red pill, I guess you could think about it, but it's giving people truthful insights. Yeah, we won't disagree with this, Tiff. Then come on up here and speak your piece. And if you're talking, and if you're sick of all this dating talk, we can talk about something else. And I sent you a video that I want you to critique with you, Tiff. I don't know if you saw it yet, but we could talk about that on one of my future panels if you and your girl Candy Kane are interested. But let me know what y'all think about that. Okay, let's continue. Fair use.
Then you know that it's you that's attractive, not what you provide. And do
well, at least, like you said, you'll know you're the one that she's attracted to, not your wealth, your status, and your power. Yeah.
Doing it the other way around is a mistake, because then you'll always be left questioning if you're good enough, if you're really the one attracting women, or if it's what you bring to the table. So,
well, there may be some truth to that, don't get me wrong, but I don't think a man should be trying to improve himself getting women and neglecting his purpose altogether. I don't agree with that also. Okay, Tiff said that truthful insight is a bit of a stretch, but I digress. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Fair use.
So how exactly can you become the man who can attract women without needing anything external? What is the drug dealer, for example, subconsciously doing with the way that he acts that makes women desire him for him? Well, my friend, there are two main things you must master in order to attract women by yourself.
Really?
The first one is game. This is your charisma, your confidence, the way you speak, just your ability to say the right words that turn a girl on and make her desire you.
Your ability to say the right words and turn a woman on. Do y'all think there's a such thing as saying the right words to turn a woman on? Yes, no, maybe. Or do men have to just be, or do a man have to just be his natural born self, and then the woman's gonna either react or not react? You know, let it be more fluid, let it just flow on through. What do y'all think? Let's continue. Fair use.
Game is not memorizing pickup lines or pretending to be someone you're not.
Oh, hell no.
Game is changing your mindset so that you automatically say the right things without overthinking. And the overarching thing that men need to improve upon in their mindset is not being such a pushover with women. It's
Of course you shouldn't. Nobody wants a goddamn pushover. Yeah, I get that.
making it so that you don't pedestalize women or overthink when you're speaking to them, and instead you just say whatever you want and you don't care what she thinks about you. That's the most attractive type of game that any guy can have. Growing up, most of us were trained to buy.
Hold on. Now, to be fair, I felt that way before too. I know what is. I kind of understand what he's saying, because I spent my 20s moving like that, not caring what women think. If they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. Yeah. And stop trying so hard to impress them. Yes, I had to learn that a long time ago myself. And Coach Furr said it always depends on the woman and what she values. Well, values, yeah. True that, but let's hear that again.
With women. It's making it so that you don't pedestalize women or overthink when you're speaking to them, and instead you just say whatever you want and you don't care what she thinks about you. That's the most attractive type of game that any guy can have.
Yep, being your natural born self and not pedestalize the woman. That's an attractive quality. Now, will it get you every woman you meet? No, but it is an attractive quality and is an excellent starting point. And if you keep that mindset, you will come across a woman you know that is for you and may like you for you. Makes sense to me. Let's continue. Fair use.
Growing up, most of us were trained to, by default, respect female authority and prioritize it, which is unnatural for men, and it's why most men are not respected by women. They've trained us to believe the lie of, oh, happy wife, happy life. And
that old happy wife, happy life shit, I never did believe in that. Denzel Washington even said that. Every time I hear that, all I can say,
Stop the cap.
Yep, that's how I feel about that old happy wife, happy life shit. It should be happy spouse, happy house. That means both parties are happy. Let's continue. Fair use.
If you have this mindset, it doesn't matter if you're tall, jacked, rich, or famous, you will end up in a sexless marriage where your wife doesn't respect you because women don't respect men who think like this.
No, they don't.
Do the opposite of that and focus on having game and being sexually attractive over trying to be the guy who provides and pedestalizes women, so that you know that it's you who attracts your future wife, not what you bring to the table. The second personality trait that the drug dealer and attractive men have is an abundance mindset. And
this is a big one.
Abundance mindset is only attractive because of non-neediness. Look, it doesn't matter if you actually do or don't have an abundance of women throwing themselves at you, because that's not what women see most of the time. You could have 1,000 girls in your DMs, but if you treat an individual girl like she is your only option and you pedestalize her, that is how she will see you. And the opposite.
Absolutely. Have an abundance mindset. Even if you don't have a bunch of women sliding in your DMs left and right wanting a hookup, at least carry yourself as if you do have options. Do not pedestalize the woman. Do not look at her like she's the best you can find or the best you can get. Instead, move with the abundance mindset of, well, I like you, but you're not the only female that I'm dealing with. I had to learn that in my 20s. Move with the mindset of, yeah, I like being with this woman. She's fun to talk to, but she's not the only female that I'm talking to. That mindset right there makes you seem more attractive. Does that mean she's going to automatically fall in love with you? No. But who knows? Maybe she'll be physically and sexually attracted to you, and she may want to deal with you on some other level. I've experienced that before, so I know what it feels like. So I understand the whole abundance mindset, but let's continue. Fear you.
It can also be true. A girl might be your only option and you have no other girls, but you can still make her see you as the guy with unlimited options and make her genuinely desire you and crave you, because all that matters to women is perspective. It's what the woman thinks in her mind, not what's actually true, that matters to women. That's
absolutely. If you make her believe, well, I'm not going to say make her believe, but if you give off the impression that you have other women to choose from by simply not pedestalizing her, she'll respect you more and find you more attractive. Makes sense to me. Fair use.
Why getting abundance isn't really what you should focus on. It's the mindset that actually yields results and gets you real abundance. Don't chase women. Act like you already have an abundance of women, and women will treat you like you do, and they will chase you. It all comes down to practicing non-neediness when you're around women. Don't care at all what a woman thinks about you or how she responds to you or what she says. You should only care what you think about yourself. And this doesn't just apply to women. This applies to friendships, to family. You should never base your value on what other people think about you. And
yep, makes sense to me. Don't base your value on what other people think. But tit for tat, candy cane, cynical of y'all back there, Genesis, what do y'all think? I'm really open to hearing a lady's opinion on this whole thing. Is it true that y'all are more attracted to the men who just don't care what you think? And when I say don't care, I don't mean selfish and inconsiderate of your feelings. I mean, they don't need you. They don't need your approval. They don't need your attention. They have other women to choose from besides y'all. That's all I'm saying. Are those the kind of men that y'all tend to respect the most? Let me know what you think. Okay, fair use.
Those people will actually paradoxically look at you better and they will respect you more. So if, for example, the girl that you like isn't texting you back and she's not replying to you, act like you have abundance and don't care. Ask yourself, what would the version of me who has abundance do in this situation? He wouldn't care. He wouldn't care that she isn't replying to me. That's the secret. If you like this video, you'll also probably enjoy this one, and I'll see you in the next one.
Well, that's the video, ladies and gentlemen. What did y'all think of that? Please drop a comment and let me know what you thought about that video. Did you find it insightful? Do you have any polarizing opinions on it or opposing opinions on the whole thing? Let me know what y'all think. Either leave your comments in the chat or come on a panel and let's talk about this, shall we? All right. I thought that was, I guess, Eat a Man ain't coming back up here. He tapped out for a bit, but that's all right. That's all right. But anyways, anybody else want to come up here and talk to your boy? You're welcome to it. But what did y'all think of that video? Do y'all think he was spot on about some things, or do y'all have any, I don't know, disagreements on some things? That a man would. My question to y'all, especially the ladies, but the gentleman can answer too, especially the ladies. Do y'all think that men should focus on getting women first before focusing on themselves, or focus on themselves first and then go for women later? I've always thought it was the latter, but I'm open to hearing other opinions on that matter. And if anybody want to talk about it, feel free to chime in on it. If not, I'll close it up within the next 5 to 10 minutes or so. Yeah. But yeah, that was an interesting one. And by the way, Tiff, if you're tired of all this so-called red pill stuff, I will gladly choose something that ain't got shit to do with the dating market or red pill manosphere shit, okay? And like I said, I sent you and your girl Candy Cane a video talking about the movies and why they're not as magical as they used to be. I would love for either one of you, if not both of you, one of you can talk about that with me. Because your girl Tip did a show talk about why remakes have no luster compared to the originals. That was an interesting show. And it got me thinking about why movies in general tend not to have the same luster as they did back in the day. So I would love to hop on a panel with either one of you two and talk about that. Just saying. But yeah. That's kind of what I wanted to react to. That's just some of the things I kind of wanted to react to. And I was hoping to hear from my captivating audience, but if I don't get a chance to, I may be a little disappointed in the end. But, I'll work through it. Besides, I know y'all folks love me out there. Most of you, if not all of you. And that's just how it goes. Anyways, if nobody wants to come up, I guess I'll give my final thoughts and close this show out. Because I know y'all pretty busy. It's Saturday nights. I know y'all got shit to do. I ain't got much of anything. I just spent 2 hours at the goddamn gym. So I'm already in for the night. But my final thoughts, it was good talking to y'all again. And shout out to what was that gentleman's name again? Oh yeah, Aussie Andrew for stopping by. He seemed like he's good peoples. He wasn't up here trolling. He was just chiming in, talking about that old crazy Peru woman. Yeah, hopefully she'll leave me the fuck alone once they track her down, that is. But anyways, this was a good show as always. But I'm still open to hearing people talk about, should men focus on getting women first instead of just trying to focus on themselves first? I was always told do the latter. Because I guess when you think about it, you want to spend all your time, because building yourself up financially, that takes years. We don't reach that stride till we're damn near 30 years old. So to tell somebody to build themselves up for decades, and then when they're finally ready to start dating, they see the dating market has changed, and everybody your age either moved on and got married, or they already have children that's leaving you feeling kind of left out and left behind. That's not a good place to be either. I feel like I'm in that situation where I'm just left behind everybody else, because everybody my age already got kids. I have no kids. So what's there for me to pursue out there? I'd rather be with a woman that does not have children, but good luck trying to find that. And even if I do find it, she can't give me kids. So don't put yourself in that situation either. So I kind of understand that, but I'm always open to hearing other opinions on this whole thing. Yeah. But anyways, this was a pretty good show. Shout out to Well, shout out to Tiff for Tap for stopping by. Shout out to Coach Ferg for stopping by. Shout out to my inspiration, Killer Swag, getting that bag, don't care about them price tags. Shout out to Cinta Cole, unpredictable, always at her pentacle. And shout out to Ivy Wooded for stopping by. And shout out to Genesis with all her innocence. Messing with her gets real menacing. I'm glad you stopped by as well. Shout out to Edaman Williams, Edaman with a plan. We got love where he's staying. Shout out to Candy Cane Lane, got beauty and brains. That combination there drives me so insane. And lastly, shout out to Tiff for Tat. Always got the facts. Best believe the girl's gonna be on track. And shout out to Coach Ferg with his wise words, gonna spread across the world. You heard? Thank y'all for stopping by. Glad y'all enjoyed this show. I know I did. It got a little hectic, but not too hectic. But hey, it is what it is. This is your boy, Hustler and Muscular, also known as H&M, dropping gems, stomping harder than a pair of Tim's. We're giving you the truth, straight out the booth. I'm hitting home runs like Babe Ruth. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Have a good spring season. And I'm out of here.
Yeah. Nigga. I'm still fucking with you. Still waters run deep. Still Snoop Dogg and DRE. 99, nigga. Guess who's back? Still doing that shit, Andre.
Oh, for sure. Check me out.
It's still Dre Day, nigga. AK, nigga, though I've grown a lot. Can't keep it home a lot. Cause when I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass from the truck. When I'm on the block, ladies, they pay homage. But haters say Dre fell off. I nigga, my last album was The Chronic. They wanna know if he still got it. They say raps change. They wanna know how I feel about it. If you ain't up on things, Dr. Dre is the name. I'm ahead of my game. Still puffin' my leaves. Still fuck with the beat. Still not loving police. Still rock my khakis with a cup in the crease. Still got love for the streets. Reppin' 213 for life. Still the beats bang. Still doing my thing. Since I left, ain't too much change. Still, I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners in them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners in them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE. Since the last time you heard from me, I lost some friends. Well, hell, me and Snoop, we dipping again. Kept my ear to the streets. Signed Eminem, he's triple platinum. Do win 50 a week. Still, I stay close to the heat. And even when I I was close to defeat. I rose to my feet, my life's like a soundtrack, I wrote to the beat. Treat rap like Cali weed, I smoke till I sleep. Wake up in the AM, compose a beat. I bring the fire to you, smoking in your seat. It's not a fluke, it's been tried, I'm the truth. Since turn out the lights from the world-class wrecking crew, I'm still at it, after mathematics. In the home of drive-bys and AK Maddox. Swap meet, sticky green and bad traffic. I dip through, then I give you still DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets, it's the deal. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets, it's the DRE. It ain't nothing but more hot shit. Another classic CD for y'all to vibe with. Whether you're coolin' on the corner with your fly bitch, lay back in the shack, play this track. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them low-lows, girl. Yeah, I'll break your neck, damn to put your face in your lap. Niggas try to be the king, but the ace is back. So if you ain't up on things, Dr. Dre be the name. Still running the game, still got it wrapped like a mummy. Still ain't tripping, love to see young blacks get money. Spend time out the hood, take their moms out the hood. Hit my boys off with jobs, no more living hard. Barbecues every day, driving fancy cars. Still gon' get mine, regardless. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets, it's the DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets, it's the DRE. I'm representing for them gangsters all across the world. Still hitting them corners and them low-lows, girl. Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets, it's the DRE. Right back up in your motherfucking ass. 9-5 plus 4 pennies. Add that shit up. DRE. Right back up on top of things. Smoke some with your dog. No stress, no seeds, no stems, no sticks. Some of that real sticky, icky, icky.